morning.
Good morning.
Salam alaikum. Well, welcome to all of you to the second day of the conference. I'm glad to see you all guys. I know most of the people are really happy because Kuwait beat, and they are the new champion of the GCC Cup, right? Soccer Cup. So congratulations to Kuwait. Anyway, we will begin this morning with getting started benchmarking innovation. Professor Soret Lula, and director of the Best Practice Club from India. Please, warm welcome to Dr. Soret.
Good morning, Dr. Tariq, Dr. Robin Mann, GBN members, Dr. Arif, Dr. Ibrahim, Dr. George. After hearing such interesting presentations yesterday, which elaborated very complex methodologies, I'm going to bring you a presentation that's as simple as can be, because it's about getting started on benchmarking and innovation. It's based on our experience at Best Practice Club in India. We've been into the field of benchmarking and innovation for the last 2 years, courtesy Dr. Robin Mann and GP. The title is Benchmarking and Innovation, Getting Started. Let's take a historic perspective. Let's look at the evolution of quality. Think of the craftsman. The craftsman in all parts of Asia, Egypt, Rome. What qualities do you attribute to a craftsman? The craftsman is customer focused. The craftsman has the necessary skills to deliver quality. The craftsman looks for repeat business. The craftsman works with tools and processes that are cost effective because the survival of his family depends on success. Most important, the quality of his work will establish the branding of his family for generations to come. So the subject of quality is not really complex if you think of the craftsman. As we moved on historically and competitors came for the craftsman, we started looking at things being done better and cheaper in the marketplace. So quality meant value for money, and you had to be competitive. It wasn't enough to just do perfect work. Then came industrialization. And in industrialization, you were expected to do things better, cheaper, and faster. This is when the Industrial Revolution took place. And we see the benefits of it right now to the 70s. Here's a Toyota Motor Company production line. And you can see what effort goes into doing things better, cheaper, and faster. Moving It's not enough to be just better, cheaper, faster, but to be competitive, you have to be different. And this is where innovation finds a place. So it's better, cheaper, faster, and different. The key word is different. Now, how do you be different? You need to innovate. Innovation is a subject that has found a place in all performance excellence and business excellence models. In fact, one of the core values in a business excellence model is managing for innovation. What's the difference between innovation and creativity? Creativity is the generation of ideas, ideation, generating numerous ideas for a singular solution or a design. These ideas come from the right brain. We are accustomed to a left brain thinking, logical thinking, tools, quality tools, quantitative tools, things that you can put on a computer. But that only gives you incremental improvements. If you have to be different, you have to engage the right brain. All humankind is born with a predominant right brain. You look at your child, Robin, Olga, you've got children of recent origin. Look at your children. These children use the right brain extensively to communicate, to toddle. But what happens to this right brain? Unfortunately, the child goes to school. And in school, the measurement system, the grading system is very left logical. So if you do science, you do math, you score well, and you go on to becoming an engineer. And you stop using your right brain. Now, in the process, it's got dull. And here, business excellence models are telling you, engage the right brain. There are solutions. One can work with what we call creativity tools. Creativity tools that engage the right brain for ideation. So to be different, you need to innovate and you need to ideate. Ideation is the bottom line for innovation. To ideate as professionals in business, we need to have a stimulus, and this stimulus comes from benchmarking. Benchmarking across industry. The earliest known example of cross-industry benchmarking came in the First World War, when European generals needed to move from one location to another location with their animals, tents, cannons, and other paraphernalia. Who did they benchmark? They benchmarked a circus that also had the same issues of logistics and which had to be ready for the show to go on the next day. Cross-industry. You've heard of cases where Formula One pit management has been used extensively by the airline industry, by hospitals, and so on. Cross-industry benchmarking, please don't be afraid to look outside of your industry. To do cross-industry benchmarking, excuse me, we have two options. The first is knowledge mining. Knowledge mining using databases, knowledge bases, such as the one presented yesterday, bpir.com. This database, knowledge base, has over 1 million case studies, and I can assure you as a user, you will find umpteen inspirations to innovate, to adapt the learnings from this knowledge. A second way would be to do benchmarking surveys, and benchmarking surveys for generic practices across industries. Much of this is being done by the GP. You can also ideate by working with creativity labs. Now, where do creativity labs fit in ideation? I go back to the previous slide. This ideation is when you are trying to bridge your gaps. When you're trying to bridge your negative gaps, you're willing to catch up, you do cross-industry benchmarking, and you do knowledge mining and surveys. But beware, in case you are the best in a practice, you are being benchmarked. And if you are being benchmarked and your branding is based on those qualities, you need to proactively induce beneficial innovation. This innovation, this ideation, will take you to the next practice. And we do advocate working with creativity labs. Creativity labs where groups of people sitting around a round table work with creativity tools facilitating ideation. These can be done in-house, or they can be done by specialist certified creativity specialists. So getting started. Based on our experience, we believe that for benchmarking and innovation to find a place, you need to build a culture of performance excellence. It's not rocket science, and you have well-proven models available or options available. You may adopt the Aldrich criteria, the EFQM, European Foundation for Quality Management criteria, the Deming criteria, or any clone of these three options. Ultimately, they all seem to converge on one common factor, that leadership plays a major role, strategy plays a major role, customer focus plays a major role, human resources play a major role, processes play a major role, and knowledge management plays a major role. In terms of results, it's not enough to have only financial results. Your sustainability will come from customer loyalty, and a prerequisite to customer loyalty is employee loyalty, and a prerequisite to employee loyalty is societal loyalty. You need to look at operational performance, you need to look at governance performance. Now, when you look at all these performance areas in a balanced way,